Alright. Anybody here? Hello? Stephanie. I forget who Little Lena is, though. Is that Jaden? I'm just changing the title. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and start then. I'm assuming y'all can hear, so good. No mic problems this time. So we've been talking about campaign costs. Basically, it's super expensive. Expensive is just a fancy way of saying it costs a lot. You're chilling in a PS4 party. Okay. Uh, and because of the rise in campaign costs, there's a couple things that have happened. One, every candidate, even if they are wealthy, as we'll get to, they got to do an extensive fundraising. Extensive just means a lot. They have to do a lot of fundraising. They got to try and raise up the money. Also, because it's so expensive, it makes it harder for people to run for public office. We went over some of the numbers, how just a Senate seat in the General Assembly, not in the United States Congress, but even in Virginia, it could cost close to $1 million um, to run. So that limits or sets a boundary, or it's kind of prohibitive, meaning it's harder for everyday people to run. You had mushroom soup, I'm guessing, buddy. There's another side effect of these costs going up. The wealthy, who already have money, wealthy is a fancy way of, just another way of saying rich, they have an advantage, meaning they're going to have an easier time winning. Hey, Faith. This has led to the creation of PACs and super PACs. We didn't go a ton into super PACs because essentially they're just PACs that donate even more money than a normal PAC. But PACs are an organization where their whole reason for existing, member of their political action committee, is just to raise money for a candidate or party. Like that's, and they usually have some kind of generic name like Americans for a Better Tomorrow. That is pretty gross there, Odell. Hey, Izzy. Hey, Stephanie. And there's also these other groups where they'll give you money only if your values align a certain way. If you vote the way they want you to vote. So, for instance, the NRA, National Rifle Association, they are an interest group. Their interest is gun rights. If you vote in favor of making gun rights easier for people to attain them legally, or just they're not making it harder to own guns, they might give you money saying, all right, we're good with you. But if you're voting like no ban guns, the NRA is not going to help you out. And there's a bunch of different interest groups. Again, they're going to give you money if you are in favor of their interest. Jaimin? I do not understand that name. I don't know who that is. All right. And because of all this money, they're trying to fix it. In this case, reform it. Make it better than what it was. Um, and again, it's kind of weird how they kind of repeat here. They've led efforts to reform campaign finance laws. Again, there's efforts to try and fix it. You're doing the glossary? Good. And they've placed limits on how much people can donate. Um, and you can see, though, look down here, we haven't really go over it. There's still tons of loopholes. People can get around it, and there's just too much money. So, quick takeaways, too much money. It's led to these other groups having more influence than we probably would want them to. It's making it hard for everyday people to run. And we're trying to fix it, but unfortunately, we've been dragging our feet, and there's still too many loopholes. What's up, Josh? Then we get to voting. All right. So, there's a couple amendments. Now, we did not go over every single one of these, okay? I wanted you to focus on how you vote and all that stuff, but just really quickly, uh, I don't think we put in these on our tests, but we might do something with this at the end of the year as we get closer. So basically, 15th is saying doesn't matter what race you are, ethnicity, you can vote. 19th gave women the right to vote. 23rd said DC people actually have rights and can vote. Uh, 24th made it illegal to tax people to vote. So you basically had to pay to vote. And the 26th Amendment gave people the right to vote. Okay. You didn't, the amendments will not be on the test. I would have gone over them more in class. So you have to register before you vote. Register meaning sign up. Um, and you have to register if you want to participate in a primary or general election. A primary election is when it's like Democrat versus Democrat versus Democrat. It's within your own party. Where the general election is where it's going to be Democrat versus Republican. So what do you have to be? Well, you have to be a citizen. You have to be a resident of Virginia. So resident means you're residing in or living in Virginia in whatever precinct you're in. So for us kids, we're in Prince William. You got to be 18. I already told you down here, it's kind of on the study guide, it's separated. Voter registration, you have to do it 22 days prior. So this one's probably not going to be multiple choice. I'm going to make you remember this exact number. 22 days prior. Where can you do it? Well, you can do it in person at the registrar's office. You can do it at the DMV. I know it says here that. You can do it by mail. And you can do it online. So those are the major places. Now, if we're trying to guess who's most likely to vote, there's 3 factors we can look at. One is education, age, and income. And essentially, the more of each one of these that you have, the more likely you are to vote. So the more, if you go to college versus, high school dropout, it's not saying the high school dropout can't vote once they're 18. It's just saying they're not as likely to vote compared to the college graduate. Oh, don't put people on blast. There you go, Josh. Just for you. Can you register if you're coming to America? So remember, you have to be a U.S. citizen. So you would have to have already gone through the naturalization process to vote, Izzy. So if they're just coming here, they're not going to be a citizen yet. They'll still be technically an alien. Once they complete the process and are then a full-fledged immigrant and are a citizen here, then they can vote. Typically, people are going to vote more in presidential elections than just a regular local election. So, like people like president, oh, that's really important. Well, it's 3 if you get married, Faith. 5 if you don't marry an American citizen. Whereas, ooh, school board, let me go vote for that. I'm not saying that school board isn't important, but people just don't tend to turn out as much. So this is saying is that people vote more if there's a presidential, if it's time to vote for president. So some reasons people don't vote: lack of interest, they don't care; failure to register, they didn't sign up; they tell you that their vote doesn't matter, which is dumb. I don't ever want to hear one of y'all say this. And there's no time, or they're too busy, saying like, sorry, I had too much to do that day. Every vote is important. That's 100% true. And down here, you're already doing this with our project, so don't worry about this part. So that is essentially the test. Let me get my little review questions for you guys. Where is it? Do, 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 do. All right. So we'll skip number 18. Do number 19. Do number 20 and 21. Do 19, 20, and 21. When do you get my PS4 name? When you figure it out. It was pretty good. Unfortunately, I actually did have to raise my voice a little bit in class today at the end because people were did do the study guide and then they weren't even write down answers, which I did not understand. And And I had to apologize. I didn't mean to raise my voice. I try not to. You didn't get any hints? It's because you haven't asked. It's not my fault. Is there a gim kit? I can make one really quick if you so desire. But you guys can answer those questions while we go. I don't want to embarrass you again, Josh. I know what happened last time. I would like you to answer the questions in the chat. And the problem is the people who weren't writing things are the people who need to write things down. All right, so Josh's answer for number 19 is kind of a half answer. I understand why maybe he was going to finish it. Maybe I didn't let him have enough room. So the rising costs of running for public office tend to give special interest groups and PACs more influence in politics. Because there's so much money involved, if you don't get these guys the money, if you don't use PACs, then you're going to fall behind because you just can't spend as much. You're not going to have commercials on TV and all this stuff. So politicians feel like I have to use them. What's up, Damien? Number 20. So answer 20 and 21. So 20, looks like you guys are all getting it. They're trying to fix the amount of money incoming from PAC sponsors, trying to limit the amount of money used in campaigns. Very good. What's up, Ved? Hey, Joe. Way to skip school today. 21, is there okay, ones are needed? Or So, yeah, but let's look at 21. This is a political cartoon, okay? So the Cat Pack knows how to make good friends in Congress at election time. Here's our pack donation congressman with giant money bag. This is another symbolism. Maybe you're not familiar with a term like fat cat, meaning somebody wealthy, rich. Essentially, it's saying that uh, the laws are needed because this guy is able basically to buy congressmen. It's kind of like implying that congressmen can be bought. We're not doing econ. What are you talking about? All right. Do 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Do 22 through 26. They need to fix it because there's too much money already out there. Sure you were sick, Joe. Sure you were sick. 22 is 22. Very good. It is precinct. I'm not going to ask you about that. Just know you got to be a resident of your state. This is the part you need to know. All right. 24 DMV, not DMW, DMV or registrar's office. Very good. Because that's where you can actually go. 25, you're allowed to register by mail. Yes. 26, they are more likely. It's not a yes answer, so I don't know why Adil's typing in yes. Go ahead and do 27. Yeah, do these two. 27, 28, 29, 30. Do those as well. All right. Let's get through these. All right. 27 who's generally more likely to vote. People with higher income or people with lower income. It's going to be higher. 28. Uh, People more with education. It's going to be more likely. So more education. 29. What are the main reasons why citizens fail to vote? So we have lack of interest. Don't think their vote will matter. Busy. Or they fail to register. And 30. It's going to be higher in the presidential elections. All right. Did you guys want to do a GIM kit or no? You tell me. Yes. No. Adil, you don't have to play. Here, let me help you out, Odil. There you go. You can be in timeout. Josh, didn't you say you were gonna win last time and didn't you get destroyed like really bad? Like I beat you really, really embarrassing bad. I know. I thought you said you were gonna win, but you didn't. I just wanted to let you know you didn't win. It wasn't even close. But good luck. All right. Let's see. All right, there you go. Esmeralda's over at your house, Damien? Vet, it's actually pretty cool. It's like the next version of Kahoot. It's uh, it's like you get power ups, you can mess with each other. I like it. Can I make you a moderator? What if you come to more of these? I will make you a moderator. You can play Ved, sure. I don't care. Oh, Caroline's here even. I know that you guys were playing it in Mr. Lawrence's room today, and they took out some of the power-ups. So before you yell at me, like I didn't see the freeze anymore. I didn't see like the spider web thing anymore. Yeah, so you can go ahead and tell everyone to freeze me like I'm telling you. I didn't see it in the game anymore. So good luck with that. I don't know. It seems like they're messing with the powers. All right. All right. We had 8. Somebody left. No, he didn't. But Mr. Lawrence didn't disable him. That's what I'm trying to say, Zayd. Like, he uh, he was looking for him and couldn't find it. Oh, Joe is Joe G. I thought somebody was making fun of my name. Fine. All right. We're starting in 20 seconds. Well, Larson, you can hurry up and join the game. You told me to kick you, Izzy. 10 seconds. What? 5, 4, 3. Join up. Join up. 2. 1. I'm trying to, because I kicked out Omar and give him a chance to rejoin. There he is. There we go. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think it's over, guys. I think it's over. Minute 20 left. Man. Let's take a look at the chat. Oh man, it kicked you, Josh? Oh, I didn't do that actually, so I have no clue what's going on there. But I'm just gonna sit back and relax now. Oh yeah, Josh. Josh got kicked out. Nice name. That is weird, but I'm just gonna sit and relax since I'm pretty good right now. I got 40 seconds. You can even see my mouse. See if anybody can catch me. +5 since you never used Ved? Well, that's your fault. Um, my Twitch name and my Xbox name 100% have Shadow in the name. You're being bullied? I don't know what to tell you. Boom, 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 boom. I told you Josh won't win. Knows Ved, you cannot tell them. They did not figure it out yet. That's not my fault that they have not figured it out. Maybe next time, Josh, we'll do another one. Seems you guys like them. So, maybe next time. I did not kick you out. You're right there, Dizzy Izzy. Alright, guys. Well, good luck. No, Ved, you cannot give them any clues. Don't make me ban you, Ved. Alright, you guys got any questions for me about the test? Can I do it before the test? You know what I might do is, you know how I give you guys 5 minutes? I might just have it on and say, go ahead and you guys can go ahead and play that as your review. So maybe I'll do that, Izzy. Maybe that's what we'll do. This is these two are two of the easier tests. So for parents that are listening, your kid should do well on these tests because the next test is harder. I just said, Joe, that I would put it up as your review and let you guys do it for the first 5 minutes. Yes, Izzy. Electoral College is the next test. Please, what, Izzy? Fractions. Wait, why? No, there's no fractions. I'm pretty sure it's 10 and 10, Joe. You're thinking of the amendment process, Fed. Just to stop talking before you hurt yourself, buddy. You don't gotta apologize. I just didn't know what you needed. Congress and state? I don't know what you're talking about, Faith. Sorry. All right. Any questions about the test tomorrow? All right. I will see you guys later. Good luck. Good night's sleep.